How to create good study habits for exams in 10 proven ways. Are you looking to develop good study habits to improve your performance? Is your daily routine not as effective as it could be? Do you often get stressed out while studying? If you answered yes to any of these questions, it's very likely you have poor study habits. Maybe it's time to follow a new study schedule that will help you better retain knowledge, manage your time, and even help you improve your concentration. Ultimately, your performance will thank you for that. With good study habits, you'll be able to reduce your stress and take your exams with confidence. So in today's video, we will be looking for 10 proven ways to create good study habits for exam. You can use these methods to enhance your learning style, develop a good study routine, and start achieving your educational goals. While you're here, consider subscribing to After School Africa for more insightful videos like this. 1. Know your dominant learning style. It's important to know that there are different styles of learning and each person will retain information better in different ways. Visual learners learn best when pictures, images, and spatial understanding is used. Auditory learners prefer using music or sounds. Kinesthetic learners prefer a more physical style of learning through using the body, sense of touch, and hands. Logical learners desire to use reasoning, logic, and systems. Verbal learners will prefer using words in writing and speech. Social learners will prefer to learn with other people or in groups. Solitary learners are able to learn best alone. Once you have figured out which style of learning works best for you, it will help you determine how to study, where to study, when to study, and other important factors like what study aids you should use, and knowing what may distract you while you are trying to study. You can discover your dominant learning style by taking online quiz. Find a learning style quiz online by searching Learning Style Quiz or What Kind of Learner Am I quiz. 2. Designate a daily study time. Studying for a test should begin well before you reach exam day. If you want to retain a large chunk of your syllabus, don't wait until a few days to exam to start preparing. Set aside time every day to study ahead of time. Studying daily will help you to keep information fresh in your mind and give you time to make connections between concepts. 3. Record your class lectures on a digital recorder or your phone. This is an effective way to pick up what you missed during class. You can listen to the recordings as often as you need to. To better grasp the material, you can use it to fill the gaps in your notes. 4. Take and review notes. If you record your class lectures, don't use this as an excuse to not take notes during class. You should still take notes to help you learn the material. During class and as you read the course materials, write down the key points and topics you want to further research later. When you get home from school, it's a good idea to go through your notes for the day and try to fill in any gaps where you missed items or didn't quite understand. The more you revisit your notes, the easier for you to remember. 5. Ask someone to quiz you. When you get closer to your exam, ask a friend to quiz you over what you have read. You can create example questions for them to ask you. Have them question you from the review or let them question you from your notes. This will show you the topics you need to review further before the actual exam. 6. Take a break about halfway through your study sessions. At intervals, step away from your study space, get up and walk around. You can grab a snack, go for a short walk, or do some stretches. Try to clear your mind so that you can start fresh when you go back to your study space. Your break should last for 5 to 15 minutes, depending on how long you're studying. Some people benefit from shorter, more frequent breaks. 7. Seek tutoring if you're struggling with the material. If you're having difficulty understanding a concept, you can go to your teacher, a classmate, or a more knowledgeable person for tutoring. Getting a little extra help is normal, so ask questions as soon as you feel yourself getting behind. 8. Consider joining a study group. If you are a social learner, then you should consider joining a study group. Study groups can help you remember class material better. You can ask questions to clarify difficult points and hear questions that others have that may be beneficial for you to know the answer to. Look for a study group at your school. Ask your friends to form a study group with you. You can even join study groups online or on WhatsApp. Keep your study group numbers to a decent size, not more than 6 people. 9. Teach the material to someone else. One of the best ways to understand and retain knowledge is by teaching it to someone else. Work with a friend in the same class or teach the concepts to your parents or siblings. You can even tutor a younger student on the subject if you feel confident in your understanding of the material. By using your own words to explain the topic, you will get a better understanding. The questions your temporary student asks can help you think about the material in new ways. 10. Avoid cramming the night before. Cramming the night before an exam has not been proven to improve grades. Instead of cramming, take time to prepare in the weeks and days before the exam. The night before, you should eat a healthy meal and make sure to get adequate sleep. A good night's sleep will help you understand and remember information better. It is also much less stressful to take an exam or attend a class when you feel well rested and alert. These are better ways to prepare you for the exam than cramming. Since you got to this point with us, we'd love to offer you some bonus study tips.
Always highlight the main points in your book so you can know what is important in the whole chapter. Don't wait until the last minute to start studying because you won't be able to learn all the material in a short time.
Allow yourself a few minutes to settle into a zone of intense concentration when approaching your reading or writing assignments. Watch a video on the topic you're studying. Sometimes listening to someone else explain a concept can help you remember it better. And finally, be consistent with your study schedule. You don't have to implement all of the study habits. Start with a few that resonate with you and grow from there. Your performance will thank you for it, but more importantly, you will get to learn better and faster. This will reflect in every aspect of your life. What's one lesson you're taking away from this video? Let us know in the comments section. If you're yet to subscribe to After School Africa channel, this is likely a good time to subscribe. Until next time, your success matters.